Here we go again. I'm talking about AI. Look, I'm gonna be honest, I really try not to talk about this situation, mainly because I feel like I talk about AI a little bit too much, and it's probably getting extremely annoying to a lot of people, so I just try to pretend this never happened. It doesn't exist, and I don't need to talk about it, but I'm sorry. This is something that's just so goofy, I have to bring it up, because it makes no sense. Every single time when I think about this situation, I just can't help and think, how have we reached this point? Why is this something that people are actually doing and putting money into? It just makes no sense. And that is a AI beauty competition. Yes, that is something that is actually happened. Now, when people think about AI, what's the first thing that comes to their head? Probably someone making AI art, a bunch of people getting extremely angry about AI art, or maybe if we talk about stuff that has been happening recently in that whole space, maybe something like AI music being extremely good. But you know what's one thing that's unfortunately keeps on happening? AI content creators. Now, I know to a lot of people that this seems extremely goofy. Why would anyone spend their time watching an AI content creator? That content might just be extremely soulless and boring, which it is. In my opinion, I truly feel like most AI generated content you will see, it's just bad. Now, there are some examples of content creators who use AI, but they actually make good content, but that is just extremely rare. Okay, you are not going to see that 99% of the time. But for some weird reason, they are a lot of extremely popular AI content creators. But either way, I'm getting off topic already. But you want to know what's something that also exists? AI models. Yes, there are tons of them out there on Instagram where they go and post pictures, and apparently there's so much of them, someone thought it was a good idea of, let's make a competition rated them, as seeing who's going to be Miss AI of the Year. Look at this beautiful masterpiece right here. This is the future, and it is right now. I hope you're extremely excited, because I'm not, and someone has to be positive around here. Yes, the whole idea of people actually thinking that having an AI beauty pageant is a good idea is absolutely insane to me, but I'm also not surprised that someone came down to this conclusion, mainly because all of the people out there who are just all in to this AI content, they are just completely hooked. Okay, it doesn't matter how much you try to tell them that, hey, this idea is extremely bad, it's probably not going to succeed, they'll just completely ignore you and say you're wrong, and you're just ignoring the future, because this idea of us rated a bunch of this artificial fake AI woman, this is definitely going to succeed. And even though I did just spend most of my time making fun of it, let me just completely delete that whole sentence because I just breathe a little bit of reality juice. This probably is going to succeed because a bunch of AI tech bros are probably going to see this idea and just completely go all in thinking that this is an amazing idea. But instead of me just making fun of this, let me tell you how this competition is going to be run. And I think the part that makes this situation extremely funny to me is when you see the criteria that these content creators need to reach to actually win the competition. We need to see their beauty, their tech, and clout, which it brings me a lot of pain to know that to win a competition, one of the most important things about it is, hey, how extremely cloudy you are. You know how much viewers you are pulling in, which is something that does make sense, especially if you're running an influencer competition, but man, that is still just something extremely cringe to say, and I know the person writing this article probably had a hard time typing that out. I also just love the way how they talk about it, saying that the judges are really going to look in on how these people talk and communicate with their audience, but they're a robot, they're an AI, they aren't real. They're not communicated with their audience. I'm pretty sure it's just the person who runs the account. They are the one communicated with their audience. Like, should they be the one winning the reward and not like the prompt that they type in? It is just something that is absolutely wild that we have ended up reaching this point already, which is something that's not really that surprising since AI is growing so extremely fast. Of course, we are going to have like the very first AI competitions, but when I think about something like that, I think it will be like the people who are making the AI, maybe they'll get into like a little competition to see who's like the best programmer, not a bunch of AI content creators come together to rate who is the most beautiful, who makes the best artificial woman out there. And the people who are joining this competition, they're not just going to win clout of being Mrs. AI. No, they're actually going to win money. $20,000 of you joining this competition, and you just have the cloudiest, most beautiful artificial intelligent out there. Man, I cannot wait to see the results of this. Now, they do show up a bunch of AI content creators who are going to be entering this competition, and man, their Instagram accounts are actually extremely popular and they are pulling a lot of numbers, which is something that just makes no sense to me. And also reading the comment sections of these accounts can be a little bit weird because you have some people complimenting the AI is saying that, oh, you look extremely good today, which to me just seems extremely odd because, bro, it's AI, man, chill out. It's not real. What are we doing right now? At the end of the day, this competition, it's not really that much of a big deal. Who really cares that much? It's just something a little bit goofy that I wanted to go and talk about. The real first AI beauty pageant. What is going on? Anyway, that's it. My name is Lua. This is just something that I want to talk about. You have a good day or night. See ya.